Good afternoon, JASTORM listeners. I'm Kine, and today we're dissecting a fresh diplomatic spat. A US ambassador calling an Israeli airstrike in Syria an unnecessary escalation.
Thanks, Kine. The headline fact. Ambassador Tom Barrack publicly condemned Israel's strike on a Syrian Air Force base, saying it doesn't advance regional stability.
That strike came amid heightened Middle Eastern tensions, with Israel historically targeting Syrian sites to deter Iranian influence and protect its borders.
Right, Amy. The base was a flashpoint between the Syrian government and opposition groups, and the US worries unilateral moves might derail diplomatic settlement talks.
So the ambassador's stance could signal a shift toward more cautious engagement with Israeli military ops in Syria, potentially affecting the US-Israel partnership.
Emotionally, I see this as a tug of war between ally support and global peace tension that could swing either way.
Next steps, the State Department is expected to dialogue with Israeli officials, expressing concerns about regional peace, and may intensify outreach to other actors.
But does a single public condemnation carry weight? Israel might view it as interference, potentially straining intelligence sharing.
I can hear how that feeds into the narrative of US leadership balancing ally support with a broader quest for stability.
Fact check, the ambassador's remarks come from the US Embassy in Ankara, with no hidden agenda in that statement.
Yet I wonder if the US is signaling a larger policy shift, urging Israel to coordinate more closely with regional partners before striking.
That would be a big change, as Israel has often operated independently in Syria, raising stakes for all parties involved.
We're also hearing experts warn that repeated escalations can fuel retaliation cycles, complicating diplomatic solutions to the Syrian conflict.
And the US has long advocated for a negotiated settlement that addresses all parties' interests. Unilateral strikes risk derailing those efforts.
So, in essence, the US wants restraint to keep peace dialogue alive, while Israel feels the need to protect its borders.
The core source fact remains. The ambassador's remarks underscore the US position that unilateral actions can undermine de-escalation.
This brings us to the political nuance. How much leverage does the US actually have over Israel's military decisions in Syria?
Emotionally, that question feels like a tightrope walk, balancing strategic partnership with diplomatic influence.
It also highlights the delicate balance the US must maintain, supporting an ally while promoting broader regional peace.
We'll keep monitoring how this develops. Stay tuned, JStorm.
Thanks for listening. Remember, this conversation is powered by AI-generated voices. Have a great day.
That forest ambience is a nice break, feels like a pause between the political heat and a calmer environment. The rustle of leaves is oddly soothing.
I love how nature sounds remind us that diplomacy isn't just about hard lines. It has a softer side, too.
And the gentle sound makes it easier to hear the nuances in this debate, adding a human touch to the analysis.
Back to the core issue. The US position is that such unilateral actions undermine diplomatic efforts to de-escalate and could trigger further conflict.
The bigger picture is that regional stability hinges on restraint from all actors, including Israel, the US, and Syria.
And that's why the public condemnation matters. It signals to the world that unilateral strikes are not the path forward.
In closing, we've heard the facts, the implications, and the emotional undercurrents. That's our take.
We'll keep a close eye on the next moves. Stay tuned, JStorm.
Thanks again for listening. This conversation is powered by AI-generated voices. Have a great day.